So that night, you guys will all go to sleep. And you'll have a dream. In the dream, the sky is gray. And you are on a hilltop, and behind you, you can see a big mountain range, and then what you can see is also like a sea. The sea is red, and the sky is gray. The mountain range, there's smoke lifting from it. The sky is very dark. Before you is a very, very large tree, all of its leaves dead and on the ground. The grass around you is dead. There's a big black slab of stone with a woman laying upon it. Her hair is dark, like raven black. And in fact, like you even hear like a raven caw. And there are 3 figures entirely in black standing around the woman. You really cannot see much about them. You have an overwhelming fear fill you. You are terrified. This is the end of the end. And you feel that within this dream. And you feel not, you know that, like, you almost like sense that there are others like there with you. You don't know who they are. You can't look away from the scene. And what you see is the 3 figures. One of them raised a blade. And again, the blade is made black, and it has in a strip like almost like blue, as if it's like lighting up and being like almost alive. This dagger seems alive. Strike down, carve into this woman's chest, and she looks to you directly in her eyes, and she's crying. Her tears are white, and her skin is very, very pale. She's wearing a white dress as well. And, you know, you can feel as if, like, it's your chest being carved as well. And you see as the figure reaches in and, grabs something from her chest, which as they lift it, you can see it's her heart. And you look back to this woman and look into her eyes, and you, again, feel this fear, you feel this sadness, you feel this sorrow, and she whispers to you, help. And then you feel this overwhelming sense of pain, and then blackness, and the dream ends. Yeah.
So I'm assuming the stone slab is like an altar?
It's black. That's all you can... You're not focused on that, you're focused more on the scene that's unfolding.
Is she laying upon
Yes.
it? Okay, so I'm gonna assume it's
and she's
an
not
altar.
moving. Like, she's not restrained, but she's not moving.
No, I'm waking up, and I'm writing this shit down.
You're keeping a dream journal, nerd.
I'm waking up and I'm asking Tinsel, what the fuck was that?
Can I wake up and use...
Tinsel will actually reply.
Yeet!
I think
Yes, I just fucking dabbed.
I think the girl's the goddess.
I want to,
Yeah,
That's what I thought too. I thought it was
it's-
Tor.
Yeah, because it's the end of the end.
It's
They're
the end
killing
of
the
the
gods,
end.
pulling out
Literally,
that's...
she's the opposite of me because I have black skin and white hair.
Can I use...
I thought
my
that
character is more associated with the history of this area than anyone
No,
else.
I'm more associated with
Bullshit.
the history of this
Yeah,
area.
because my character's not to this area.
Okay, but I
Bullshit.
studied it
Of
for
recent-
years.
No,
I'm
not
more
like-
associated with
not like
all of
like,
the history of this.
Not like, say, like Napoleon did this. I mean, like the local recent history, like the people and shit.
Okay, yeah, you know more about the people. I know more about the lore
So
of
you
the
said there was
place.
Oh, wait,
smoke.
yeah,
coming
I know
off the
more of
Yes.
the global war.
Does history only count for like ancient history?
History I have +4 on
would
history,
that,
so
or would history
History
count
is-
into like a year ago?
history counts as like history, everything.
All right.
I
Okay.
studied for literally years
So,
about the history of
Teia,
art.
before I give you this, there's a small thing that you only... Because you are a sage, and you'll explain this to them in the morning, or at least at some point, that I'll read aloud right now just so we have it on recording. And again, you guys don't know this yet, but it'll just be for future use to, again, get us pondering. Kenna, you look like you're about to cry.
I am about to
And
fucking
so,
cry.
you know that there is an ancient poem about the goddess, and you can only remember part of it, and you don't know, you know that it's like right in the middle. And what it reads is, she'll shed her tears and turn away. The sky will drain with her eyes, gray it will be. The sea will bleed with her pain, red it will become. When it is done, tomorrow could never follow today. The mountains and canyons start to tremble and shake as the children of the dark are awake. They will laugh at her sorrow, a sharp-toothed grin on their joyous faces, and bring thunder running across the storms, leaving in their wake chaos upon her land. And that's all you can remember from it. And then, you know, as you kind of click that, and you ask
And that makes
Tinsel
sense
what's
because-
going on, it says that.
Is it possible at all for my character to do anything with like local history? Like recent history? Because he knows the area.
No, nothing.
Recent.
No.
Nothing. You
No.
can't do
Okay,
anything.
It has to be. It's
Calvin.
ancient knowledge.
Plus 3 history.
Okay. Okay, and that is all that would happen in the night, and then we'll start at the morning phase. I don't know how to tell you.
It's cool because the poem you just told me with the storm, that also ties in with the first thing that Tinsel says, which is the storm is stewing, the potion is brewing, be careful. About the potion they gave the two knights and the storm that she said about in the poem.
That's all. Yeah, that's a small.
Wait.